Hey, this is Tim Reha with Digital Health Live. We're here in studio with Dr. Bettina Experton, who's the CEO and president of Humetrix. And I met some of your team earlier.
Wonderful. Yes, I have some of my business development and another physician member of the executive team who is here at Digital Health Summit.
Great. So deploying digital health on a massive scale was the last panel. We'll go into that, but I first want to hear about your background.
So I'm a physician. I am an internist oncologist by training, and I became a California public health officer. And learning about computer science with my master's in public health degree, I founded my first IT company about 20 years ago, and Humetrix 15 years ago, doing mobile healthcare IT.
Great. What were some of the topics that were being discussed in the panel?
So what we discussed was our strong partnership between the public sector, government, and private enterprise, IT companies, especially in the innovation space, can deliver meaningful tools, solutions, technology to implement national policies at a large scale, at a country level here in the US, but also abroad.
Interesting. And how about Humetrix? What do you guys do?
So Humetrix, based in Del Mar, California, is a mobile healthcare IT company. So we developed mobile application for patient and physician to use. And our main application and suite of solution is called iBlueButton.
Yeah.
And iBlueButton is a mobile embodiment of this transformative federal initiative called BlueButton, which is about giving Americans easy access to their online health record. And iBlueButton is about bringing that health record onto your smartphone, onto your tablet, so you have it at your fingertips, ready to share with your physician when you navigate a complex healthcare system of ours here in the USA.
Because currently I don't have my records.
Most of us do not have easy access to our records. We typically, if we want to have a copy of our records, we have to make a request, go to the medical record department of a healthcare facility. So this BlueButton initiative is changing all of that. The concept is that all of us should be able to easily access our online health records. And on one side, the federal government put billions of dollars in the hands of physicians and hospitals so that they live the digital age with their medical records. And on the other hand, with that BlueButton initiative, giving Americans the means to access that electronic health records online and in a practical, easy way. And the federal government called on industry to make it useful, and that's when iBlueButton came about, winning a major national competition to build on the BlueButton initiative.
So Bettina, you had a really interesting trip to the White House last week.
Yes, this meeting at the White House last Thursday on June 6th, a 5-hour-long meeting. And the purpose of that meeting, called the Patient Access Summit, was to take that BlueButton initiative to the next step. And the next step is to bring the word to the public, to every one of us, for us to know that indeed we have not only a right, but means to access our online health records. And folks around the table from industry, but also patient advocacy group, electronic medical record company, payers, were there to commit to the plan to spread the word and go about a large public communication campaign. So BlueButton is known by all Americans so that they can indeed access their record, make use of it, review it, and share it where it matters with their physician when they receive care.
When does this all roll out?
So the Blue Button initiative was launched and announced by President Obama in the summer of 2010, and it was initially embraced by a federal government program. So the Center for Medicare and Medicaid give you access to a Blue Button record. The VA was a leader in that initiative, and when you're veterans, you can go to My Healthy Vet, look for this Blue Button, click on it, and download a copy of your clinical record, health record from the VA. TRICARE as well embrace that initiative for active duty military and their families. iBlueButton is about bringing your record right on your mobile phone and translating codes which come from Medicare so that you can make sense of it and share it. And then the private sector embraced that initiative nationwide. So now you have payers like United, Aetna, many of the Blue plans who offer that Blue Button access to your records, and electronic medical record companies, EMR. Next year we'll have to output a Blue Button record. So all of us by law, to be certified by new regulation, it's called meaningful use requirement for use of electronic medical records. So physicians using those certified EMR next year will be able to output a health summary for their patient to access, view, download, and share, transmit to their physician with whatever tools they want to use to do that.
So it's going to be pretty revolutionary.
It is revolutionary, and it is a necessity because even if healthcare is coming to the digital age, so now over 50% of physicians are using electronic medical record system. Before the federal government invests into this digital effort, in 2009 only 14% of physicians were using EMR. So tremendous progress. However, those EMR are not yet talking to each other. And so this is why the patient, the consumer, Americans can play a critical role in communicating their Blue Button record from one place to the next. So I download my Blue Button record from this EMR at this physician's office, and I'm admitted to a hospital, and I can do the same from another system. And me, the patient, can be the coordinator of my care, communicating that critical health history electronically and with our application on my mobile device wherever I go.
So we can be better consumers of healthcare and more educated and take control.
Exactly. It's about taking charge, it's about taking control so that we get safer care, more cost-effective care, and be true partners, with our physician to reach that goal of a more cost-effective and safer care.
So Bettina, how does one find more information?
So the Blue Button initiative is accessible on the web, and so you have a dedicated website. You go to healthcit.gov, and there is the Twitter handle is hashtag Blue Button. If you want to follow what's happening with Blue Button, and more information will come about with informative website and more specific information for folks to know whether or not their health plan or their physician's EMR will give them access to a Blue Button. All that is about to come out.
And you're at Humetrix.com, Humetrix.com.
Yes, we are. And but if you want to know more about iBlueButton, go directly to iBlueButton.com. And there will be videos of patients, physicians using iBlueButton. You can download the app right from there and see indeed where the Blue Button initiative is taking all of us to transform healthcare in a very meaningful way.
Well, I think everybody should thank you for creating this company, and thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Very appreciate it.